Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Good morning if you're in the Pacific time zone, afternoon, Central time zone. As you can see here, we have the Austin Aces. We have Billy Allen, Paul Lotman, Taryn Kloth, myself. But thank you guys for joining. We just kind of wanted to hop on a nice little live call. We have gotten so many questions about the AVP League, so we just kind of wanted to answer all questions. So if you have any, please drop them in the comments and we will try to answer all of them. But for just a brief, does anyone want to kind of give a rundown of how this league is working? Who wants to take it? Taryn?
I got it. Yeah. So we were paired up with a men's team, and a lot of people are asking who, why, how did that all happen? It was a lottery system of which city that you got in and which men's team that you were with. Another huge question that we're getting is why are you only playing best 2 out of 3 to 15 points instead of to 21? And for that, it's a really exciting. Okay, so at the beginning, Kristen and I were even really confused. Why are we only playing to 15? But it is going to be so intense. Every single point is going to matter. It's going to be short, quick games, and absolutely anything can happen in 15 points, as we have all played a set to 15. And sometimes you win 15-13, and sometimes you lose 7-15. And it's just a swing of emotions. And you do have to give everything for those 15 points. So you are going to be traveling throughout the country. There are 8 regular season weekends that we will be playing, but each team in the city is only going to play 4 of those designated 8 weekends. And then the 9th week is going to be the championships. So that is where the top 4 teams, men's and women's are combined and everything, will be then sent to championships, which are going to be out in California.
Wow. Good job, Taryn.
That was a lot of talking. I'm sorry.
What, Billy and Paul, did you guys have any initial reaction to, oh, yeah, I'm on Team Austin, or, oh, I'm playing with us?
Yeah, I think, like Taryn says, it was a lottery system, and I think, we won the lottery. So I think we were pretty excited for this pairing. And for Paul and I, we were like, you guys were pretty set and safe for the league, where we were like, it came down to Chicago for us. And so we were just happy to make it in because there's a lot of good teams that didn't. And so we were honored and, excited to represent the Austin Aces.
Did you know going into Chicago what you had to do in order to get in?
Yeah, we knew that basically we needed to get a third to solidify our spot, and anything less than that, it was up in the air depending on how other teams did. But after Huntington and Manhattan, we had 2 fifths, so we were in a good spot. And thankfully, our 7th place finish in Chicago and some other teams not doing as well as they could have done potentially to make the league. That we made it in. We squeaked it in. So happy to be here and excited for what's to come in the next 8 weeks.
Yeah, once you're in, and you gotta go from there. That's exciting.
As far as the team dynamic of it, do you think, say we're going into our week 2, we start out week 2 for everyone, we play in Miami. For that first week, are we gonna have like a little team huddle and decide who we think we want to serve, or do you foresee that being a team dynamic kind of thing?
I would appreciate any advice you guys have. So, with scouting and stuff, I think especially Paul's coached some of the women's team, so he probably has a good bead on that. And he serves a pretty good ball. So if you guys need some warm-ups.
There you go, Austin Aces, for sure.
No, we need all of your feedback. You guys are the vets.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched you guys play a lot this year, and you've had a lot of success. So I wouldn't change anything on your end, but if you could give us some tips and any sort of coaching, depending on who we're playing, that'd be great.
Speaking of coaching, I think our coach will be there. So I don't know if you guys need anything, Drew is absolutely amazing. We say that he's the mastermind for a reason. I mean, you're around him for about 5 minutes and you immediately feel like you have learned so much.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just for everyone who's watching, does anyone want to give a rundown of the 4 locations that we will actually be competing in? Anyone want to take it? Taryn?
Always. Yeah, so we're going to start off. It's actually the league is starting this week. We are off this week, but then we go into Miami, then we have another week off, and then we go to Austin, and then we have a couple weeks off, and then we are out to Anaheim, and then we are going to finish up in Dallas. And hopefully that is not our last weekend. Hopefully we make it into the championship as one of the top 4 teams, which everybody is striving for.
Yeah, and for anyone, if you're watching and you want to get tickets, it's all on the AVP website. So make sure we want to fill these events, get people in the stands. So buy those tickets.
Also, if you are a player, we did clarify with AVP, you will be receiving tickets for your friends and family that you want to bring in. So just so you guys are aware.
Now I think I know Taryn kind of answered some of the top questions, but are there any questions? I'm not fully sure. What'd you say, Taryn?
There's questions in the comments. Did we know Billy and Paul before we got paired up? I knew Paul, I would say, better than I knew Billy, just from we went to Australia together and we have, again, played against each other a little bit. So here and there. But looking forward to it. Everybody says Billy Allen is amazing, especially on every single SOB trip. They're like, do you know Billy Allen? Do you know Billy Allen? Do you know Billy Allen? I'm like, no, but now I get to. And Kristen did a little research last night.
I did. Obviously, I knew we were doing this, so I did a little research. And just honestly looking at the AVP bios, Billy, I saw your rookie season as 2004. Is that correct?
Crazy. I was in college.
I sent it to Taryn immediately. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Were you guys even born?
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you how old I was.
I know. But no, I was very happy to get you guys. I feel like you two were probably the men's team that we knew kind of like the least bit about, just not having spent a bunch of time, which I think is really cool because now we do get to know you guys and spend more time together. So I was very excited.
Yeah, I mean me as well. I know you guys did an SOB, and I've done a lot of those, and everybody had great things to say. And Taryn, I'm really glad that you're able to forgive me after hurting your foot in Manhattan Beach in the player tent before I knew we were teammates.
Hey, you know what? If that's when it ends, I will be happily taking the chair to the foot.
Okay.
Next.
What can each team take from the other's skill set that can help give a competitive advantage?
Ball serve.
Oh.
Yeah, we are the Austin Aces, so I feel like we need to up our game in that department, in that statistical category. And I do think this format, it almost evens the playing field a little bit because, as Taryn said, the sets go quickly, and if you jump out to a lead, whether that's serving or blocking or doing something on the defensive end, you can win sets in a hurry and maybe matches.
Yeah, and then just a quick thing for how everything stacks up at the end of who is going to be in the championship, the top 4 teams. It is based off of sets. So just because you win, if you win in 2 sets versus 3 sets, you get more points for your team if you win faster in only 2 sets versus 3. So it really is incentivized to play really well, really fast, and win in 2.
I also see a question about streaming that will be released very, very soon. So, oh wow, I was already ahead of it. It'll be coming out very, very soon. That is what information we have been told. So just stay on the lookout, especially keep checking the AVP website and the AVP social handles.
People are asking for a team food chronicle, and I think that is absolutely possible. I don't know if you guys want to trust and believe wherever Kristen picks is absolutely delicious. So we'll go out to a nice team dinner.
Are you guys foodies?
Yes, very much so.
I'll eat anything, so I'm easy to please.
Perfect. I know Taryn, I think, has started one too, but I've started a list in our 4 spots. So hopefully
I have Austin done, but I do have Austin ready to go. I like to search for coffee places. Kristen is more of the food. I also do desserts. So yeah.
Other just important league information that we also did find out is that each time frame on Saturday and Sunday are set to that local time. So Saturday it'll always be 6 to 10, and Sundays it will always be 1 to 5. However, it will be a rolling start, and the AVP is going to set a specific amount of time in between. Say it's 20 minutes, but it could not necessarily be that whole 4-hour time frame. It could end earlier, pending how long the matches go. But that was something that I thought was good information for everyone to know.
And when you buy tickets, it is for the entire day. So they are going to go fast. If you say, oh my gosh, 4 matches is a lot to watch in one day. No, like that's going to be really, really fast, especially if they're 15-point sets. And then you don't want to miss your team at the end if you are out getting popcorn and then the 15-point set is over. Oh, speaking of popcorn, there is going to be alcohol at every single one of the venues. In case anybody is New Orleans and likes to party, likes to get a little drink when they are watching everybody compete, alcohol will be served, FYI.
I see. Are we going to, one of the questions, are we going to practice together?
Oh.
Are we gonna play any no jump mixed doubles as warm-ups?
Yes.
I'm a fan. Best warm up out there.
Are you guys no jump fans?
I am. I don't know about Billy. I played a fair amount of it.
I think it's very fun. I don't know how much of a warm up it is, but I think it's pretty fun.
All right. If yes, please vlog it. Did you pick your team name, Austin Aces?
No, we did not pick. We did not get to pick which city that we were going to be in, and we did not get to pick the team name. We were assigned those with the lottery system through the AVP. Steve asked about the best 4 teams of the 8 teams make it to the championship. Yes. So based on how you finish, and it is a combined score of the male and female team, you are never separated from your other counterpart anymore. So based on how we do as a group with points overall, the top 4 of all the 8 teams go to the championship. And then the rest of the 4, they are done for the season.
Billy and Paul, obviously Austin Aces will be the best, but do you think there was a team or a city that you were like, oh wow, that they got a good pair, or
the 4 teams are tough? Looks pretty strong.
Is that the Kelly Sarah, the Taylors?
Kelly Sarah, Taylor.
It's a pretty good team.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I wonder if they all play in tennis shoes.
That would be funny. Week 1, they all roll out in tennis shoes. I agree. I think that one's a fun one. I don't know. In looking at all of them, we were like, oh man, that's a tough one. Yeah. Like I feel like they did it. Whatever lottery system, I feel like it was very good because all of the teams, I'm like, wow, it's going to be interesting who actually ends up coming out on top.
Yeah, every match, every duel will be tough. Also, we have a crosstown rival. Is that how it works? Where we play the Dallas team twice?
Yes. Yeah. So that's the only team that you play twice is your, like the same, I think they call it regional rival.
I know that's Kylie and Haley for us. Who's the men's team?
Benish Partain.
Oh.
I know them fairly well.
Yep.
Yeah. I always kind of wondered how that dynamic worked of coaching to then playing against them.
It was fun. We had a match against them in Chicago, and I think Billy can say, we had our chances in that one, right, Billy? And a bit of a missed opportunity, but we're going to get them next time we play.
There you go.
What
is your guys' favorite
questions?
Music?
When you're walking? We do. I don't know, Billy and Paul, I don't know if you know this, but Taryn and I each share an AirPod during warm-ups. So I don't know if you guys want to
do they make 4?
Do that as well. I was about to say we could get one that pairs them both, and then we all 4 could be listening to the same.
What do you guys listen to?
It's a wide variety. It is a wide variety.
Country, pop, 2000s hits to like musicals, because Kristen loves musicals and she throws some of those songs on there too. But yes, we have a shared playlist that we both get to pick.
Defying Gravity from Wicked, it really gets you going.
Is it who chooses the songs? Is it different depending on the day, depending?
So we have there's a joint playlist, and every now and then if a song comes on, say Taryn's not feeling it, she'll give a skip to it, or if I'm not feeling it, I get a skip. But it's a joint playlist that we both collaborate on, and then depending on the mood we're in, we decide if we want to listen to it or not. Oh, okay. We're getting song recommendations. This is great.
Thank you.
Cowgirls by Morgan Wallen is a very good song. I really need to go to a Morgan Wallen concert.
Yeah.
Which city are you most excited to play in, and why? Oh, does anyone have a strong?
Yeah, I'm excited to play in our home court of Austin.
Represent.
A lot of people move to the place that we are designated that city. We are not all moving to Austin. We are not doing that.
You guys aren't coming?
Oh, you guys already got the house?
Yeah. Oh.
It's right on the lake.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really nice.
If you have a boat,
it's on the lake. I just think just touching on a couple other things that we've been told as far as why are we playing indoor events versus not being on the beach. It is when you play on the beach, it takes a week to set up and a week to take down, which costs a lot of money. And we're trying to get this sport to grow and make it, I feel like, a more lucrative sport. So that's kind of the reasoning behind that.
Another big question. Sorry.
You got it.
Thanks. Another big question was how did they pick the cities and why and where, and why there is a New York team, but there is no New York game. And that is the goal eventually. We have to start somewhere, but the goal is to have games in each one of those locations. We also asked if those are the cities that will forever be in the AVP League, as in you can't add or change any other city. That is not true. They're open to expanding and they want to grow as much as possible. But again, we have to start somewhere. So these are the cities for this year. That doesn't mean this is a forever thing. And the goal is to play in each one of the hosting cities.
Awesome. Well, I'm pumped. We are pumped. We are the Austin Aces. We are Billy Allen, Paul Lotman, Taryn Kloth. I'm Kristen. But just wanted to wrap up. Thank you guys if you tuned in. Thanks for all the questions. If you have any more questions, I'm sure you can shoot us a message on Instagram or something, and we'll do our best to answer it and help you get excited, because we are excited. Something new for beach volleyball. Tune in wherever it's streaming. Watch. Very important. And come on out. And we'll see you all week 2 in Miami.
What's our
Thank
cheer?
you guys. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Paul.
Oh, we'll talk about it at team dinner.
Okay. I like it.
Alrighty. Thank you.